morning, folks. Today we are going back bass fishing. I'm going to be going out to Saguaro Lake here in a little bit. Just had to gas up the boat, which is right behind me. I'm just going to be fishing alone today. Phoenix decided to sleep in, which I understand. The young got to get their sleep these days. But we're going to be throwing around big swim baits, of course, like I always do. But I do have like a deep diving crankbait and a jerk bait rod, so I might throw that around for a little bit just to see if I can't, you know, catch a fish. Who knows? Hopefully we can get some fish. We're gonna get right down to the lake. Hopefully see what's going on today. So stay tuned, of course. First rod that I got here is my crankbait rod. It's the 7.3 Veritas. It's got the Tatula on there, and I just got a deep crankbait on there. It's got 15-pound mono running on that. Second rod's got the bluegill rod. Got the bluegill tied on by Adam Coronado. Got the iRod Genesis 2, it's their XL swim. And then I've got my Bass Pros Extreme Reel on that, and then 20-pound mono on that. And then I've got my LBC extra heavy rod with a Clash 9 on it, Shimano Cardiff, and then 25-pound mono as well. And the last rod I've got here is my Mohms 8.3 extra heavy rod. I've got the Ballin 300 on there right now with my Revo Big Shooter. And then I've got 30-pound mono on that. So those are the setups that I've got today. I might switch around baits just a little bit, but that's mostly what I'm going to be throwing around today, especially that bluegill bait. So hopefully we're going to get out in the water and catch some fish today. So stay tuned. So just made it up to the first bottom. Upriver is just a little bit. Water's not that great up here, so I might, you know, make it run down a little bit. But on the way up here, I found a floater. Grabbed it real quick with the net and was on the motor, so I was just going straight. So I was getting water through its gills, and you know, pretty quick amount of time, and the fish just shot right back down. So hopefully that brings some kind of luck. So we're gonna start throwing around these rocks and these trees, and hopefully we can find some fish. So GoPro on the back, and we're going right now. Well, not the cleanest net job, but it's like a 5-pounder on the crankbait. Not the cleanest net job, but as long as they get in the net, it's not a bad one at all. Probably about 4 pounds on the deep crankbait. Hooked him. Had to keep that one down. Whew. It's not a bad fish. Alright, so I don't know if you guys were able to see, but there was already 2 dudes going this way with their boats, and then 1 dude coming back this way. And they were pretty much up shallow, going up against like these reeds and these docks, or not docks, but these rocks. And I kind of backed off a little bit. I'm throwing deeper stuff just because I'm pretty sure that these fish are hanging on deeper rock and grass and up shallow right now. And fishing out a little bit deeper. I was bumping some rocks, some grass down there, and that one kind of just got it pretty good. And yeah, so you know, always doing something different that you see other dudes are doing can also, you know, sometimes produce fish, and that's a good fish right there. Just doing something different than what the other 2 boats were doing earlier. So who knows, they might have also got them, they might have caught bigger fish, but you know, just never pass up on an opportunity that you see, you know, especially if you know the bank holds fish. Like I know this bank holds them, so I didn't, you know, just skip out on it and just say, you know, there's probably no fish. But just doing different techniques can get you, you know, fish results. So keep that in mind when you're out fishing, guys. So stay tuned. Yes. Yes, sir. Number 2, baby. Number 2. Not a bad lad. Right there. Looks like somebody's caught him before with like a cold tag. But nice little fish. Number 2 on the deep diving crankbait. Awesome. If you guys don't own a good bait knocker, you're really just missing out. Worked this thing for about 11 minutes and I finally got it back, snagged on some old fishing line, and you know, saved myself, you know, $7 right there alone. You know, this thing cost me $20 probably in total for the rope as well as the bait knocker, and it's a good one. It saved me a couple times on some of my big swim baits as well, so I love it. So gonna get back to fishing. Alright guys, so I gotta get to work here in a little bit, so I'm gonna show you guys these 2 fish that I caught today on the crankbait real quick, and then we're gonna get them out of here. So I'm gonna show you guys these fish real quick. I kind of just broke my camera. The battery won't fit properly all the way in, so it won't read my battery all the time. So I'm gonna try this again. These fish have been kicking my ass lately. I'm bleeding right now, my finger. Lighting is probably just absolute garbage, but I'm gonna show you these fish real quick. So there's the fish right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. This was the big one, of course. Probably about 4 1/4. And then just this little guy here. Nice little day out here. Awesome looking fish. Right there. Get you some of that, son. That's awesome.